I bet not ever see anybody demo this online. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Essie. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey girlfriend. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I went to Target last week and I picked up a certain item. And this is going to be the focus of the video today. Today's makeup, it's going to be fun. Just watch and see. I'm going to leave all the links in the description box. I'm not really going to talk too much about the makeup, but I am still going to show them on the screen. So let's go ahead and get started. I cleansed my face, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use some skincare because I don't see the girls using skincare anymore before the makeup part. Starting off, we're gonna use Caudalie Serum. This is their Pheno Perfect Serum. Back to what I was saying. I said I wasn't gonna talk about the freaking makeup. God help me stay focused in this video. Have you ever had like a conversation with your girlfriend where it just kind of jumped all over the place, but you guys eventually made it back to the topic at hand? That's kind of how I am in real life. And with YouTube, right, I just kind of have to remember I need to like make sure I stay on topic. So like I said, this is a girl talk video, so I feel like I'm just talking to my girlfriend. Like I just want to turn on the camera and talk to y'all. Can I talk to y'all? Okay. So anyway, went to Target last week, got my period. I'm just gonna start and say, like, I don't know what you guys' cycle is like, but I'm just gonna discuss my cycle for a second because I do feel like it ties into why I stumbled upon this product, right? Y'all, when I say I'm not restarting this video, I literally forgot to hook up my mic. Prior to this, it's gonna sound crazy. I don't care. I'm keeping it. I don't care. Keeping the content, okay? We're not starting over. For me, I have a 5-day cycle. Day 1 is usually about a medium flow. Day 2 is like flow, okay? Like it's, I need to make sure I'm sitting down somewhere, not doing too much, because that day is my heaviest day ever. The 3rd day is about the same as the 1st day, and then the 4th and 5th and 6th day is really the 4th and 5th day. There's still a flow, and then, you know, the end of your cycle is kind of like that, you know, that inflow. I'm just kind of over tampons, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just at a place where tampons are actually really uncomfortable for me, and I'm not really even sure when that became a thing, but for me, it's just uncomfortable. And I've tried the disc before and it was okay, but I just didn't feel as secure. I didn't, you know? So especially day 2. Day 2 was like, ooh, no, like we not. And I don't feel like it held as much stuff. I'm not gonna be too nasty on here. I'm gonna be transparent, but not like, I don't want y'all to be grossed out. Y'all could be listening to this while you at the grocery store or something, and then they be like, what the hell is this person watching? Why are they talking about? Like I was saying, I wanted something that was going to, you know, I obviously don't like pads, like I hate them. I will wear one if I have to, and I have actually switched back to it at some point in time, but I just don't like the feeling. Like, I don't care what anybody says, I don't like the feeling of them. You cannot convince me to wear one unless I absolutely have to. I went to Target, picked up a box of this little guy here, so the menstrual cup. Now, mind you, prior to me purchasing this product, this is not something that I like got on YouTube, listen to what the girls were saying, because in my mind I was like, everybody's uterus doesn't sit the same, everybody isn't made the same, so I'm not really even sure if I can listen to what people are talking about in terms of how their experience was with the cup. And that might be a bit ignorant of me, but who cares? I'm just telling you guys my thought process. Picked up the product, brought it home, read the instructions. I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready. At this point, this was on day 2. So this was actually day 2 because I had started cycle on, that Saturday. So I started my cycle, went to the store, got the stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, like we'll check this out. We'll see how this works. Because the first day was awful. I had tampons and it was just like, I need another option because I don't know. And I followed the instructions and I inserted it. And when I say filming this tutorial right now, trying to talk and do makeup is, I don't know, something about it feels very ambidextrous. face. Like, y'all gonna have to really show this video some love for me to continue to do stuff like this, because this is very difficult. But anywho, so let me tell you, day 1 of me using the cups, which was actually on day 2 of my cycle, I was very impressed. And let me tell you why. I was impressed at how long I was able to leave it in without it being too much leakage. Like, I guess I just expected some leaking. And mind you, I work from home. Would I recommend this to someone who works outside of the home? Yes and no, but we'll get to that. On day 2, I just felt like it was given very much, okay, I see why the girls are using it. Now, when I went to go pull it out, that's when it was a completely different story, okay? Like, I was not feeling the smell. I mean, I'm just gonna be very transparent because I think this is something that everyone's gonna experience. I don't think it has anything to do with me personally. I just think that this is just what happens when you have left an item in your vajayjay for that many hours. Like, it says here that it is a 12-hour comfort. So like up to 12 hours. Listen, just know that if you leave it in that long, yeah, I got my sponge again. Day 2, I pulled it out. Like I said, the smell was crazy. I was just like, I'm not really sure about this. And I feel like when I went to go wash the cup, rinse it out, and I smelled the cup, it kind of left the smell in the cup that was just very off-putting to me. I'm just being 100% honest. I hope that you guys can appreciate my transparency, because this is not, I usually don't talk about anything real personal, and not that this is real personal, but I just feel like if you're watching this and you're relating to this right now, just give me a thumbs up, just so I know that I'm not feeling crazy. Like, I just felt in that day, I kind of questioned whether I wanted to continue to use this item. So yeah, I just was like, I'm not really sure about this. I ended up washing it with some antibacterial soap, and I just feel like it really did help a lot remove some of that. And so I was like, okay, this will probably work again. So I inserted it in that night, and I woke up in the morning, everything was fine. Actually, when I woke up in the morning, on day 2, mind you, I worked out. I went to the gym. It was an upper body day, but I did go to the gym, and it was successful. So that's what actually had me really impressed. So at the end of the night, when I, discovered the smell, all of that, kind of like, had me on the fence. Day 2 in the cup, which was actually day 3 of my cycle, and I was kind of upset because what ended up happening is, what I learned later is I inserted it wrong. It wasn't in there securely. So the thing is, you have to make sure it's in there the right way. Otherwise, you're gonna leak. Like, when I say that day, I was just really questioning, like, what's happening? Why is it doing this? Oh my God, I was so upset. I was like, no, I thought this was it. Like, I thought this was the answer. So yes, I ended up, being kind of disappointed on day 3. And then when I realized that I had put it in wrong, I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Take it back. We like her again. And day 4 for me, honestly, day 4 was a breeze, because obviously, we're getting towards the part where things are getting a little lighter. Ankflo is getting ready to go. She's like, she's had her time here. Now she's ready to leave. So by day 4, in the little pack that I got 1 cup and 2 discs. I went ahead and I used the discs, and I will say that I was very happy with it. It was, it kept up, and mainly because day 4 is, much lighter day, right? I didn't expect anything less, okay? By day 5, obviously, Ankflo's out the door. Now we're dropping her off at the airport. She's kind of lingering around. She's not really saying goodbye just yet. We're just kind of in that phase where she's just in between. Day 5, I used the disc again. And at the end of my cycle, I was like, am I gonna continue to use this menstrual cup? Here are my thoughts. I totally feel like it was worth the try, for sure. Now, will I use it again? Absolutely. What I loved the most is the fact that I didn't have to constantly run to the bathroom and switch out. Like, I'm a very active person. I have a very active lifestyle. For me, it was very convenient. It was very comfortable. What I also liked is the fact that it's cost efficient. I still have my cup. I'm not throwing something away and then having to go to the store every month. Like, the fact that I know that when I start my cycle, if I just so happen to be out of tampons or, any kind of feminine product, my cup is here. It's not like I'm having to make an Instacart order or an Amazon order to have my stuff sent to the house. I love the fact that I know that when I start my cycle, boom, I have something that is going to, work for me. The other pro to this thing is this was a product that wasn't painful, it wasn't uncomfortable. It was actually, I knew it was in there, but it didn't really have like that feeling where something's in me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't have that feeling. So I love that. I love that for the product, and I love that for me. Now, here are the cons. The cons to this is not something I would ever, 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 ever change in public. No. Okay, the process of taking this thing out is not something that I would feel comfortable doing if I was in public. It's so much, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a stall that has a sink readily available for you to rinse your hands off or do whatever it is you need to do, like, it's just a lot. Trust me when I say there's no way to demo this. I bet not ever see anybody demo this online. Not anything that I, like I said, would feel comfortable removing in public. Another con for me would be the fact that the smell. Like, this is something that you're definitely gonna have to find a way to sanitize really properly. And I don't feel like this is something that was like mentioned or something that was included in the instructions. Like, I feel like this is something you would only find out if you were to come to like YouTube or, you know, you hear someone talking about it. So it needs to be either a cleaner that comes with it or something. What I found that works best was I use my Dr. Bronner Brothers peppermint soap, and then I also used a antibacterial liquid. It's actually a hand soap that I found kind of killed that smell in the plastic. I'm not really sure if it's safe to boil. I have not boiled it. I may boil mine. I just haven't. I just cleaned it with the antibacterial soap, and it seemed to be clean and smelled. And I noticed that when I reinserted it the next day, it's like the smell changed, and I don't know, maybe it's based on body chemistry. Not really sure, but it wasn't like that first day when I had left it in. This eyeshadow, where are we going in this eyeshadow? I'm not, like, when I say I'm not going nowhere, I'm literally just doing this makeup for y'all so I can talk about this cup.
Sensational.
And I'm just kind of playing around. This is like legit what you call playing in makeup today. So those are my pros, those are my cons. I'm really trying to think, was there any other con for me? I should have wrote notes about it. I don't know why I thought I would be able to remember every single detail. For the most part, I'm giving you like the most important details that I think that I would be able to share with any friend. And since you guys are my friends, I swear this tutorial is supposed to be way simpler. Like, I was like, oh, I'll just do a really, really simple look. But it definitely, the makeup spirits and gods led me somewhere else. And now we're here. Would I recommend this product to anyone? Now, real talk, ColourPop really did their thing with this palette. Like, I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about makeup, but get into this look. I am so here for the makeup. Like, I'm here for the girl talk, but I am so here for the makeup too. Who would I recommend this for? I would definitely recommend this for anyone who is like me that just does not like tampons. If you do not like pads or want another alternative, I definitely think that this is a great alternative for you. I think that you would find some comfort and relief in it, especially given the fact that you just don't feel it. And I got the size 2. Determining your sizes, on size 1, it says it's equivalent to about capacity of 2 tampons, and then, or basically what it could hold. So, and then it says for those who have had 2 vaginal births and experienced cup users who prefer a larger size, it's capacity of 3 super tampons that you will feel inserted in. So for first time users, they recommend light or heavy flow size 1. I've had 3 kids, so I went with size 2. I definitely feel like it catered to my flow, my size. That was the other thing. That's why I'm just like, oh my God, maybe there's someone out there just like me that can relate to this. And if you're relating to this, great. If you're not, just be here for the look, because the look is still giving. How fitting is this freaking Benetton versus what I'm talking about? I swear I did not realize, like, I haven't used this in a while, that this is how it was gonna look. This reminded me of what we're talking about. Man, Essie, wow. Well, I just like honestly drew a blank when it came to talking about this. So we're just gonna talk about the makeup because overall, like I said, I definitely would recommend it for someone who does not like tampons or pads. It's definitely a great alternative. Will I use it next month? Abso-freaking-lutely. Will I make sure that it's inserted right? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, I just think that if used properly, it definitely is beneficial. Now, I do want to put out there that I did use a panty liner the entire time, every day that I was wearing the cup. I did not just wear it and not have that on. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe like when I had the disc on my day 4 and 5, yes, I did not wear a panty liner. I went to the gym, I worked out, like everything was great. So that was my experience basically with the cup. I'll do a little bit of unboxing. I probably should have did this in the beginning, but it's okay. We're here. Listen, if you're here for it, just let me know in the comments. Like, girl, we're here. We've been following along. We've been doing good. This is a little baggie that it came with. It came in the box with it. This is what I've chosen. Now this is clean. I'm gonna just show you guys what it looked like. It looks like a little bell. It can't a Taco Bell. Here's the inside of the cup. It has like this extension here that you use to pull it out, like when you want to fully, you do that. But when inserting it, I just basically pulled mine all the way back in like this. There's different ways that you can insert it that comes on the packaging. My preferred style of inserting it was the tulip is what it was called. So you basically push down one end of the cup here, fold it in, and then it kind of, you know, you insert it. I found that inserting it in the shower was far more easier. And to me, I just felt cleaner when I inserted it in the shower because I can, you know, rinse myself, rinse my hands, get everything nice and clean. And when I step out of the shower, I'm good and ready to go for the day. So that is my preferred time to insert it. And my preferred time to take it out was usually before I go to bed. I take it out, I jump straight in the shower, rinse it off, reinsert it to go to sleep. But sleeping with it, I think I only slept with it 2 nights. I didn't really care for it to sleep with it just because I kind of like to free flow at night. That can be in a completely separate video. So this is the little bag that it comes with that I love. I just feel like it's gonna stay right under my sink next to my, toilet. And I can just reach for it whenever, and Flo decides to visit me again. And in this package that I got, it came with 2 discs. I already used one of the discs. Here's another one. It came with 2 of these. I think this was around, I'll put the price on the screen somewhere. It was probably like 30 bucks. And I feel like for $30 a month, like I'm gonna be saving so much in terms of cost of buying, tampons and things like that. The only thing that I would probably have to repurchase every month now is panty liners. And you don't really go through that many panty liners when you have a menstrual cup in. All right, you guys, so here is the final look. I appreciate you guys so much. If you are still tuning in, thank you. My thoughts on the cup. Yes, I would like to know from you guys if you've tried it, if you considered it. Let me know if this video was helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, communicate with me down below. It's honestly the only way that I will know if you guys appreciate these type of videos or if you want more content like this. Just let me know. Any thoughts, any feedback is welcome. Positive, please. Constructive, please. Of course. I'm so in love with the final look. I have absolutely nowhere to go. This was literally makeup just for y'all. But I will link everything in the description box for you to reference. Thank you guys so much again, so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Me coming back to YouTube has been such a liberating feeling. And I've just totally just been enjoying the space and enjoying you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you bang the notification bell so that you don't miss my next upload, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.